Foxy Eloise, and in today's video, I'm in my car.
I just came to say, I hope it's not too late, I hope it's not too late. I just came to say, I hope it's not too late, I hope it's not too late.
So, it is just a quick I'm in my car video to update you on what's going on in my publishing career and on my journey. And this little one, good boy, yeah, he had a funny turn this week. Good boy, yeah, he's a good boy. Yeah, Kabir had a funny turn this week, and he had his first seizure. But I didn't know it was a seizure at first. I'm gonna drive whilst I do this video for you, so hopefully you can hear me clearly and hopefully you can see me enough. Let's get out of work and then we'll be able to relax. Yeah, he had a seizure, but if you watch my day in the life of an author vlog, you'll see my normal routine on a Friday, and I was literally carrying that out exactly. There was no changes whatsoever. I brushed him and then I was hoovering, and he come and stood by my leg, and then he did something weird with his paws where he was like scratching his head, like really like agitatedly, and I was like, oh, okay, let me look at you, thinking like it was almost like he was being stung or something. So I just had a quick look at him, and he held up his paw, which is what he does when he hurts it, because he's got dysplasia. It's what he does when he hurts his paw. And I thought he'd somehow really hurt himself whilst I was hoovering, and then he just literally he just started like curving into himself. His head hit the floor. If it weren't for me catching him, he would have fallen onto the floor, and I literally thought he was seconds from dying. I thought, this is it, like he's literally dying here at work on my office floor, and I don't even have time to call the vets and take him to the vets. He's literally on his way out. That's how it looked. I thought he was choking at first, so I tried like squeezing his chest a bit to try and, but then I felt his nose and he had air coming out of his nose, so I knew that he could breathe. But it was literally only a minute, but it was terrifying. And then as he was coming round, I noticed he was a little bit more responsive, and I called the vet straight away. I took a little video just to show the vet, because I didn't know it was a seizure at the time and I wanted them to be able to diagnose him. What have you done, lady? What have you done? Yeah, got him to the vets, and it was just a seizure. It was his first seizure, and he's recovered now. He's absolutely fine. But I was worrying, and my head has been a little bit muddled, I don't know really, and so I haven't really been posting very much. I haven't been very active on my social media as much as I usually am. It's just been a bit of a stressful week, but I'm still gonna keep posting for you guys, and I just wanted to update you on where I'm at with my book launch. I've had a few people ask me about my publishers and how to submit to them and what they do. Very briefly, if you wanted to submit to Entrada Publishing, you can contact Rachel Smith at query@entradapublishing.com, and they accept all submissions except erotica. And what they have done for me is handled the cost and the whole publishing process. That is from editing. It was edited a few times by a few different people. It was seen by and proofread. They handled the front cover. They designed the front cover for me. They kept me involved during the design process so I could put my input in. You can see the video. I'll leave a video up there for you so you can see me you can see my reaction to getting my front cover design. And they also handled the formatting and the layout of the book, getting it ready for printing, and also the ebook. I didn't have to handle any of that. And they also registered it on Amazon and Ingram, which is a distributors. It's where people, bookstores like Barnes and Nobles and the very Smiths and people, they can buy their books wholesale on that website. It's a distributor. Yeah, so the only costs that I incurred, or the publishing process has cost me, is my website. I designed and launched my own website. I didn't even ask if it was a service they provided. I just wanted to do it myself. I want to have access and control over my own website. So I designed my own website, and I used Wix.com, and I paid for their subscription to make it premium, so you can attach your own domain name. So yeah, and now I've also upgraded to a business e-commerce subscription, so then I can open my shop on my website, and the shop will be managed by myself and won't have anything to do with my publishers. It will be products that I'm making myself, custom made products, and that I'm sourcing myself or signing. You can get signed paperbacks on there. So yeah, that's for people who've been asking about my publishers. And now my launch is 10 weeks away, and it is going so fast. And what this part in the process looks like, waiting for your release, is marketing. If I'm honest, I haven't written my second novel is through its first draft, and I'm editing that. And my third novel in the series, I've started it. But I haven't touched either of them two files for a few weeks, since the beginning of the year. And now we're talking, we're on like the 17th, 18th of January. So yeah, I haven't done any writing. It has been all marketing. And I have sent my book out to my ARC team, and they have 10 weeks to leave reviews. And then in the meantime, it's book tours, planning interviews and appearances on blogs, and that is something that my publishers are handling as well. They've got their own ARC team, and they also have their own blog tour, which they'll be setting me up on. So they help market the book as well. And then, so that's what I've been handling, is reaching out to people who have approached me in the past and offered me an interview on their show or their podcast or their radio. So I'll be reaching out to them and saying that I'm ready now and scheduling that. So there'll be a lot of interviews, a lot of blog appearances, and also for me is I have taken on the additional duty, the additional responsibility of creating the ultimate reading experience book boxes. I absolutely love the idea. I don't even know, I think it exists in some way. Book boxes obviously exist, but what I'm doing, I'm not sure if it exists. I just know that if it existed, I would buy it. If I loved that book, if let's just say if Harry Potter did a reading experience book box and you could fully immerse yourself in this experience, that's what you're paying. You're paying for the experience of fully immersing yourself in the pages of this novel, and you'll be opening gifts that are related to the book, but also that provide the ultimate experience, the ultimate reading experience. And I'm just hoping that people will open their box on a day where they've got free time hours of free time. My book, I wrote it to be binge worthy. I wrote it so it was hard to put down, and that has been the response I've been getting off my ARC readers. It is particularly hard to put down because you need to know what happens. So I've created this binge-worthy novel that you don't want to put down, and then provided a box to help you just delve into those pages deeper, be fully immersed in the characters and the world, and lose themselves for hours whilst they're staying up way past their bedtime and really should be going to sleep. I'm hoping that the box will just complete the experience for them. These can be found exclusively on my website, and at the moment they're just UK only, but I am looking into international shipping. But that's the only problem, is the experience is £49.99. I'm not sure what that translates the exchanges to, but with international shipping I think you're going to be looking, I'm gonna say like $70, and that's a complete estimate. I really couldn't tell you what the exchange rate is, but it's about, yeah, around 60, 70 I'd say. So yeah, that's the only problem I've got, is the experience is going to be marred by the international postage costs. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update on my journey. I'm sorry it is a driving my car. Hopefully you can see me well enough, but for those who've been following me for a while, I don't have like somewhere where I can film at the moment. You'll see my videos are filmed in so many different weird locations, because a few years ago I moved back home with my parents after a breakup, and I've been saving for a mortgage since, and I basically spend a lot of time around my boyfriend, so I don't have a place after work. I'm at his, and I don't have somewhere where I can film in private, or I don't have a place where I can film privately, or where it's quiet. So for now, these are the quality of my videos, but I am moving out this year. I am getting my mortgage this year, so the quality of my videos will improve significantly. So thank you for bearing with me during this time when this is the type of quality video that I have to give to you lot. I have to apologise, and it's not something this isn't how I really want my videos to be, but you have to start now, and you have to start with what you've got, and that's basically what I'm doing. I'm just starting my YouTube, and I'm updating you with my publishing journey, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to give you an experience. I wanted you to share the journey. I wanted you to see what it was like from start to finish, and this is the start. Me filming in my car, this is the start. This is where I started, and I just wanted you guys to see that. But later in the year I'm going to have my own place, and I'm going to have a much nicer video quality, much better camera. I won't be using my phone, I won't be using AirPods as a mic, and everything will just improve, and you can see it improve along the way. So that's basically why I don't mind so much sharing these videos with you whilst I'm driving in my car. But it gives you the opportunity to see where I've come from and how I've grown, and the actual publishing journey, and my career from my career from the very start. So if you managed to get this far, leave a like. And thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one.